Dozens of infant deaths have been linked to inclined sleepers, yet many parents and caregivers continue to use them. In the last hour, we told you about a new law banning the sale of a lot of these products. Now we want to go into why they are so dangerous. Also help you better understand how to get your kids to sleep safely. It is a challenge when they're babies. So to talk about this, Dr. Prasanthi Reddy with the Rainbow Pediatric Center joins us this morning. And you have 4 different offices. Good to talk with your doctor about this, because I'm telling you, I remember being so stressed out with the baby, and it was like, if they went to sleep, no matter where they were, I'm not waking a baby, but that's a dangerous mindset.
Absolutely. I know parents have a lot to think about, but just keeping some simple rules in mind really helps decrease the risk of SIDS for your baby. And yes, it's inconvenient at times, but you do want to always do what's in the best safety interest of the baby.
Yeah, I mean, you would never forgive yourself if something happened because of a decision that you made. Yeah. Let's talk about these sleepers, because the concern is on an incline. You don't want your baby ever to sleep in something that has them kind of at that 45-degree angle.
Right. It's all a matter of the risk of suffocation for the baby, right? The baby's airway is not strong enough to allow like the bending of the neck and potentially getting stuck against something where they can't breathe and they don't have the strength to roll over or fix their head position. So therefore, there's like very simple rules. There's actually only 2 basic rules, right? One is back to sleep. Always put your babies back to sleep and never inclined. 30 years ago, we used to say side is okay.
Right.
That's not the case anymore. So grandma's and mom's friends may say, oh, side is okay. It is not. It is back to sleep. And the second rule is bare is best. So keeping the crib or the sleep area bare, meaning only a fitted sheet, is the best thing for the baby. So bumpers, and part of Biden's law that's going to go into effect includes banning those cloth bumpers, those soft bumpers.
Which are so pretty, but so dangerous.
Right.
Yeah.
They look lovely with the comforters and all the bedding sets that are on baby shower lists.
Take them out. Yeah, when the baby. Take the picture, you know, but then when the baby gets in there, take them out. I want to just show, because I do remember too using a swaddle when the baby, is that okay still?
So swaddling is okay, but there are some basic rules that come with that also. Make sure that the swaddle, you can find online how to swaddle a baby. Even the Velcro swaddles, those are okay. Whether arms in or arms out, it doesn't matter. Make sure you keep the hips loose. But the swaddle should be firm enough that the baby's not going to unravel from it. But at the same time, you don't want it so tight that it's going to keep the hips constricted. Basic rule of thumb is if you should have 2 finger spaces under the swaddle so that it's safest for the baby.
And that's in the front?
That's
like where
in the front.
You fold it? You want 2
exactly,
fingers.
where you tuck them in like a burrito.
Gotcha.
And the other rule is that once your baby shows signs of wanting to roll over, and that's typically around 2 months, you should stop swaddling.
Okay. Let me ask a question too, because I always learn, like, okay, the baby can turn their head, then they're okay. You can have some more soft bedding. Is that true?
No, you always want to keep it firm bedding at least till the age of 1.
1 year old.
And you know, a lot of parents ask, like, babies with reflux, let's say. We're so used to in the past saying keep them inclined. That actually doesn't show to protect against having less reflux.
I used to have one of those like incline. They were just, you know, just the incline, and that was not safe.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've been a pediatrician for 20 years, right? And I can promise you that what I was telling them 20 years ago, I was telling parents 20 years ago, is different from what it is now. We're just learning more, and we need to adapt as we learn more. So again, even when a baby's on their back and they have reflux, they have enough of natural reflexes to clear their airways and have a gag reflex, and that'll protect the babies. When you're inclining them, what will happen is they'll actually end up in a clump in the bottom of the crib. And I'm sure parents who have done that know that.
No, that can happen,
and that doesn't really solve any problems.
All right, great, good information. So, and just to note that when the Sleep Act goes into effect, the Safe Sleep for Babies Act, if you do sell one of those inclines at a garage sale, that's against the law. So you want to make sure that you're getting rid of those devices and not recycling them or giving them to other people. Thank you for coming in, Dr. Reddy.
Thank you.
We'll be back after the break.